Hey everybody, meteorologist Brad Petovich with your Ski Southeast forecast as we go past Christmas here. Merry Christmas to everybody, and what a stretch of weather we've had. I know temperatures will be warming up by New Year's weekend, but here's the good news. We've got several more days of cold temperatures and maybe even a little bit more natural snow on top of that. And really, this is about the best setup you can expect because for the last 4 days, really since Thursday night, Friday morning, all the way through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we've had 24-hour snowmaking conditions. And for the skiers in the Southeast, you know the cold temperatures are more important than the snow sometimes because the brilliant snowmakers we have here in the Southeast can blanket these slopes in very short order. You give them 7 days of continuous snowmaking, this sets the stage for really the entire season. And that's really the story going into this week. We've got more cold air, maybe not as brutally cold as we've seen Christmas weekend, but still plenty of cold air. A clipper system comes down Monday into Tuesday. That reinforces the cold air. So still ideal snowmaking and some natural snow on top. This really is the best setup going into New Year's weekend because even though temperatures warm up, there will be so much snow on the slopes that it'll be beautiful for skiing because it's like a bluebird day. It's basically you've had a week of snowmaking and cold temperatures with a blanket of snow being produced by the snowmakers, and you have great conditions going into New Year's Eve and New Year's Day and no driving issues and not brutally cold. To me, that's a win-win. But we are going to see a little natural snow with this clipper system. There it is right there. It doesn't look like much, but a little bit of northwest flow snow late Monday into Tuesday as that moves through. That'll reinforce the cold air briefly, keep us kind of on the cool side. But late this week, things warm up and we actually see some rain move in briefly Saturday into Sunday. So there is going to be some rain, but trust me, the slopes will still be in good shape because of all the snow we'll be making this week. How much snow with that clipper system? It's not overwhelming. I'm not going to beat around the bush. It's not going to be a huge system. We really haven't seen that big storm yet here in the Southeast. We've just seen cold air, and you can see the setup there. This is really through the middle of next week. Just a little dusting of snow here and there from North Carolina up into West Virginia. But the ski conditions are still going to be ideal because of this. We've got really good snowmaking conditions, especially in West Virginia, Virginia, Maryland through Friday, and great snowmaking conditions through Thursday. By the upcoming weekend, we will see some milder air, but again, this is after a week of solid snowmaking. Pretty much slopes will be opening up left and right because the snowmakers are able to build up some fluffy snow in this Arctic air, which is not only brutally cold, it's really dry, which fluffs up the snow, and you end up with great conditions. So they're pushing that around, and this really is the kind of cold snap that should set the stage for the rest of the season because the base is there on many of the resorts, so we're good to go. And so for this week off between Christmas and New Year's, still amazing skiing conditions. We've been really blessed this year with a great weather pattern for the ideal 2-week period from Christmas to New Year's into the first of the year. We'll see a brief warm-up, though, going into the first year, but trust me, things will flip back. We still got a long ways to go. Remember, it's only Christmas. So Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I will post more updates throughout the week. And as always, think snow. I still want that big snowstorm at some point.